Previous video, we talked about change management and keeping up with changes in using approval workflows. Approval workflows have a more powerful cousin, which are called just workflows. So what workflows allow us to do is to react to any kind of change or activity that Cloudaware detects inside our cloud-based environment. So if we see, for example, that a machine has been powered down, or a certain firewall change took place, or a new user was created, we can then initiate a workflow. And a workflow can be created against any object in CMDB. It can be created against a security group rule, against an EC2 instance, an AWS account. Let's take a look at this Azure Network Security Group. Essentially, this one says, hey, I see there is a new Azure Network Security Group that doesn't have an approved status. So let me go ahead and do something about this. And then we have workflow actions. And these workflow actions can be anything. Send an email, update a field, kick off a web service, open up a ticket in Jira, send a Slack message, call a serverless function. So sky is the limit what you can do. Essentially, Cloudaware can detect any change to any object and then essentially initiate any action that we want. So for example, I can go in here and I can add a workflow action, create a task. I can do an email update. I can, shoot an email to my network security team and say, hey guys, there is a new firewall rule, and you need to take a look at it and maybe do an approval or something like that. And the other powerful feature of the approval workflows is we can specify an entry or rule criteria. We can say only kick off this workflow when when it is when it's an outbound firewall rule, or when you specify the criteria. So that's a very powerful capability within CMDB, is to kick off these management workflows. When we see something happening, we can then say, hey Cloudaware, I want you to take an automated action in response to this thing that you have detected.